everyone, I am Manish Saini, a senior resident from Akamai with over 8 plus years of experience. Today I am here to share some valuable tips for your upcoming holidays. A big thank you to Testsigma for allowing me to share these valuable insights with my fellow testers and QA professionals. I have prepared 5 questions and answers to guide our discussion. Question number first, what should be our strategy for the test automation? Here are some tips to ensure uninterrupted quality of the application. Number 1 is the comprehensive test coverage. It should cover all of your critical paths within the regression suite, sanity suites, whatever your even scenarios that should be covered into your automation with the help of API UI automation. Second is scheduled test runs. Your test should be running into the CI/CD pipeline in a scheduled manner. It can be a nightly run, it can be a scheduled run every 30 minutes, every 1 hour. So it should be running every time, every day with a same defined time. So your test should be scheduled through a CI/CD pipeline always. Third one is test reporting. Integrate test reporting into your workflow to effectively check and analyze your test result. Fourth is application performance monitoring. It is very important to have an application monitoring system inside your workflow because it will ensure 24/7 reliability of your services, whether they are up or not, and it will guide you to any possible errors which is occur in your APIs and UI also. So have some application monitoring tools in your setup. And the last and fifth one is the alert mechanism. So whenever there is any failure, you should get some alerts. There should be an alert mechanism. It can be some email alerts, it can be a Slack message, it can be a Teams message, whatever possible through your framework. You should alert your system whenever there are failures. If the failures are hitting the throughput values, you should alert from the immediate action, and it will be reached as faster as can to the audience, whichever is required. Our second question is, what should be our approach for the load testing and performance testing during the holidays? So I have seen like many websites, especially if it is from the e-commerce sites, they have a huge rush during the holiday season. Your websites can get higher number of users than usual in the holidays because of ongoing offers and sales. To cater of this high volume, you should perform load testing and performance testing. It will ensure the smooth operations during the holidays to your application. We can easily get an estimate from our product team, from marketing team, what should be our numbers when we are going for the holidays. The visitor numbers can be easily estimated by marketing team. So what should be our strategy to cater that number? A good strategy is to prepare our infra to 3x to 5x of our estimated number. E-commerce giants even prepare for the 10 to 15x of their usual traffic so that it can be operated smoothly during the operations. There should be no crashes, there should be no slowness in their website whenever users want to access it. However, there should be more than usual, and it could be like 10x to 15x during the holiday season. Our third question is, what should be our plans for the holiday failures? Suppose there is an issue into the production and we need to fix it. So what should be our plan if something bad occurs? So for that, I would suggest we should have a plan of action. It should be there always whenever any failures occurs into our system. Generally, this plan of action consists of who will be our quick response team and who are the guys we should report these issues and who are the guys which will be fixing these. And what are your backup options? If the things goes beyond the time limit and it will take time to fix them, we should prepare some screens or some messages for our users to display on our website that these things are broken and it will be soon fixed. Now let's discuss some tips to ensure that you are prepared. Number 1 is the documentation. So it should be there always. Document things very well so that even if a quick response team guy who is working onto the fix is not from the team directly or have not worked on that feature or component directly, so that he can get everything from the documentation and can fix the issue as soon as possible. Second thing is your logging strategy. A good logging strategy is a key to fix your issues faster. Always add necessary logs into your reports so that you can easily decide why your test case got failed and which component had this issue. Try to add as much as evidence as you can into your reports. It can be a screenshot, it can be a small videos, it can be a like front end and back end logs so that it will help you to find out the root cause of the failure. You should get the failed feedback as fast as possible. It will be possible if you have an alert mechanism. Whenever anything bad occurs, whenever any test case got failed, you should alert the system through the email or through Slack. Remember, we have talked about the alert mechanism in our test automation. It can give you the fast feedback whenever any test fails. Okay, now the question is, do I have any unforeseen situations in my past and any failures occurs during the holidays? So I remember the days when I have started my career in the testing. So there is a like physical lab for testing. So it have like devices of different mobile phones. So we need to test on those mobile phones inside the labs in it's a in-premise setup. So whenever any failures occur, we need to go to the office, we need to go to the lab, we need to collect the logs, and it should be passed to the developer. But today is the era of the cloud, so everything is there on the cloud, being the devices, being your code, and being your system. Everything is on cloud. So to cater all the things, when you have a cloud setup, my tip for you is to keep your system handy with you whenever you are, even if you are going on to the holidays, you are going outside, if you are not at home, so you should carry your system with you. If that is not possible, the best thing is to have a remote desktop connection with you on the standby. So whenever anything occurs, you can connect to your system and you can easily get there, and you there and there should not be any hassle when you connect to your system. So I will advise to have you a remote desktop connection, and the best thing is to have your system with you always, so that you can connect to your system and check the results and check the logs on the time. And in the last and the fifth one, we have some tips when you are resuming the works after the holidays. So the worst nightmare is when you are coming from the holidays is the piled up work. So you should have forgot some work to do when you are going to the holidays. You should have some work when you are on holidays. So a pile of work can be a nightmare for you. You don't know how to start working on that part. So my tip would be, if you have any work before the holidays, try to manage it, try to plan it and finish it before going to the holidays. Do not keep it pending for after holidays. It will become a like pile of work. It will be a huge number of tasks for you to complete in short term of time. So keep planning for it and try to finish it before going to the holidays. And after coming back to the work, the best strategy to finish your work is start working on it, because until you start working it can't be finished. So the best part, what I do is to like start working on it, start prioritizing your work, what should be your priorities, and try to pick the high priority task first and finish them and work efficiently and keep your time management on the high level. As we conclude, I want to extend my heartfelt holiday wishes to each one of you. May your Christmas be filled with joy and your new year with the new opportunities. Happy holidays. Thank you.